All right, and we are back here, day 13 morning, and I spent a little bit of last night, well, not last night real life, but last night in the game, doing some base building. Oh, see if I can get up here. Was doing a little bit of base building during the night just to get some of the basic walls up, and I'll show you that in a bit. So this is what I managed to do last time. Basically get a little bit of the outside wall up and running. At least it's a start. And today we'll see what I'm going to do today. I wanted to go and do a little bit of house raiding. Need some electricity stuff. I need to wrench some things. So I thought that would be a good start at least. And we'll see where that takes us. I do have more concrete cooking. Ooh, that's a town all the way over there. Not sure whether I'm going to get to the tower this time. But if nothing else, hopefully next time. I want to make sure I get a little bit ready for the day 14 horde as well. Seed never hurts. Hopefully it's just one upstairs. Don't want to end up having to back all the way up. Of course it has to be more than one. And this blind zombie doesn't see me, which is nice at least. Right. I think that is, yep, that's it. Time to looting. Cap, not very helpful. Cloth, always good. That's not the main thing we're looking for here. This is what we're looking for though. So you can get electrical parts and some plastic. And a pistol, no. Some electrical status components, good. Do need a lot more of that for my building. Interesting, there's like no lights here. Let's, ooh. Have I read all these ones? Apparently, but can always sell them. Now the wrench, please. 8, 9. Wrench. I guess I'm not gonna get a wrench here. That's a bit unfortunate. Bit of slim pickings. Outside lights. A little bit. No hordes. Good. There's one more here. Hey, champion! How are you doing, Felix? You're the first, you're the best, you're the last. Well, hopefully not the last. You're doing well, I hope? It's alright, us crazy people can spend all this time just talking to ourselves. It's broken. See this? Yep, there's some more light up here. There's good full parts. It's a pity to darken the place, but I do need the electrical parts. I have way too little of that and plastic. You're doing bad? That sucks. Why are you doing badly today? It's weekend. Weekend is a day for doing well. Let's chop a little bit of wood as well. We need wood for spikes. 10. Let's get some more wood so I have something else. Wish I had a chainsaw. Chainsaw just tears through all this wood. You worked so much? That's good, right? Work, be productive, earn money. Less time on 7 days to die, right? Oh, you mean you worked in the game? Day 22. 2-hour games is pretty good if you're building though. And you don't have all the hordes to contend with all the time. Let me guess. Everything is gone. Ooh. Was it a server or single player? I've actually never had that happen. I mean, I've had chunk errors, but I've actually never had a sort of a day corruption. Fortunately, yet. I shouldn't be cursing myself, probably. So you restart. Did you lose everything, or was it just day? Oh, it's okay. Just the days reset. Okay. But I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's a little bit annoying, but you could just set the days to, you know, the minimum was what, half an hour, and just cheat in a little bit of food, and and drink, and everything should be back pretty fast. Or if you do cheat mode, you can set it up to a lot faster than that. I mean, on cheat mode, you can really increase the game speed a lot more. That's probably quite good, actually. Yeah, if you find a good pickaxe and iron axe, it really helps with speeding up the early game. Yeah, it's so much faster. And I was playing my co-op with my friend. I found that special axe, and it had a pretty good durability and quality on it, and that really helped me to speed up my gathering. Looks like we're clearing a nice space around the base at least. And 2 camps. Yeah, it's good to have multiple set up in different areas. Yeah, cloth can really get you started on the cash bit and get you some nice stuff at the trader. So which day are you on? For that new world? Level 800 tools, and which day are you on? So drop off all this rubbish. This will come in handy. Oh, you're day 1. Oh, that's quite good. That's pretty aggressive. Which is good. Food I have. I'm gonna go wrench some more stuff. Let's see. I need to transfer some more things from here, so let's take a bit of a trip back. Do I have only one pipe? Bellows, which is rather right. Yes. Do need to get a forge set up here as well. Too bad I only got one of this. Alright, let's see if I need anything else. Nah, I'm pretty good here. Well, it depends on how you look at it. I see it the way that if the game messes up or something, I don't mind bringing me back to what I was when the game messed up. I wouldn't cheat for the sake of cheating, but yeah, I don't mind doing it if the game messes up. I just see it as part of the inevitable of playing an alpha game. I guess I've taken all these things. Almost at least. All these friends out here freezing their asses out just like me. So even if you lose everything, you wouldn't, and because of a bug, you wouldn't just help yourself to continue the game. To me, that's something that would just frustrate me. If the game messed up and I would have to restart without getting some help back. More meat. Oh, you deleted the world pooch. Alright. Well, that is hardcore. This potato. Ooh, nice. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I'll take all these potatoes. So you do take backups of your game worlds? And that was clearly a hit. At least that one was. Not that it helped. See what more we can find here. Oh, these lumberjack. I wish there was more variety in the snow biome. Seems like there's always lumberjacks. I mean, they're cool and all, but it would be nice to have a little bit of variety. Oh, you don't even take backups? Okay. I definitely take backups. Please don't respawn. I guess he wanted to respawn after all. I know, you are the only one speaking. At least someone is. Refrigerator. Let's tear it down. quiet group. Hey Gamster! Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. I thought you were playing the game. And no more of this one. Alright. Let's see if we can do some looting then. Let's steal all these chairs. Same shit? I mean, in your game or something else? Which one? Get a seed. That doesn't use what? Oh. Yes. I actually purposely try to avoid... Ooh, I can buy things here. I purposely try to avoid using shotgun turrets for outside of the base. I'm a lot more in favor of using... Wrong side. Am I on the wrong end? Totally. Apparently I am. I tend to prefer to use... See, it's so nice to be able to see things. I suppose all these damn fog that I had was. So I come back to the shotgun towers. I prefer to use shotgun turrets and stuff like that inside the base for when the zombies break through. I know a lot of people like to use them outside, but to me it's just a waste of ammo. Yeah, I mean, I will eventually be using shotgun turrets and stuff like that, but it'll more be on the outside. Sorry, for when they possibly breach the walls. And not just all the time. Let's see, ooh, I have a lot here. That is nice. Do I have a lot here? To me, the shotgun turrets are almost a little bit too good. I mean, if you have a few of them and you basically just spam the shotgun shells, I mean, they can take care of pretty much everything that you run into. And I think it's a little bit dull to do that all the time. Mix, need more stone. It's better to use turrets when you need them as opposed to all the time. At least that's my general view. Just makes more sense. A little bit of meat stew, possibly. No meat stew, not enough corn. Yeah, if you keep quitting, yes, you'll definitely keep getting hordes. That's quite nice. It's a little bit weird that that's how it works. I mean, I understand why. I understand the rationale behind why it's like that. But it's a little bit of a funny way of having it. But it's good. You can do a horde, or you can just quit and relog, and you'll get another nice horde. So let me see here if I do a workbench. Claw hammer. Mechanical parts, I think I have. Yes. Claw hammer. And a workbench. 22. Well, usually, 7, 14, 21 tends to not be too bad. Once you start out getting up to 28 plus, then the hordes definitely get harder. I mean, it keeps getting multiplied, your levels go up, and then the multiplication factor of the day just goes up unless you die. Jars are always good. See if I can finally make my workbench. Okay, we have that one. What else should we be doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna make some more rebar. Inside corner now, ramps, yes. Craft. And another. Yeah, the trees, yeah. But again, it's sort of... I thought you said you don't like cheaty. To me, it feels so cheaty to just be up in the tree because, yeah, I mean, the zombies don't deal with that well at all. I mean, in general, they have problems with things that are above or below them. And that definitely includes... still bases and stuff like that. I mean, it's really easy just to avoid them. And I think it's pity. I really hope it's something that they're going to change. Let's do work. Yep, I used to do that when I... well, I used to. When I first played the game, and I was still learning, and again, that was back a number of alphas back. I would basically... some of the Horde Nights, I would just get on the bike and just ride around, simply because I didn't have a base that was set up yet, and yeah, the Horde Night coming in, I didn't have anywhere to really defend, and you were not sure of how to survive the night, didn't know enough about putting spikes and using those to defend, so had a mini bike. So yeah, just driving around, or even just having a couple of beer and running around was borderline workable. So there are a number of ways to sort of stay ahead of the zombies, but it's more fun to fight it out. But again, it works on a pinch. I mean, if you have nothing else, then at least it will save you from dying. And it's a legitimate tactic, right? I mean, if you were in a zombie apocalypse and you didn't have a defensible situation or location, and you had a vehicle, of course you'd be driving around just to avoid being eaten up. So it makes sense. perfect tower, wood frames, yeah. Let's eat some of this. Let's eat some of the ration. Let's eat some of the soup. Let's eat the beans. I'm still hungry. God, we really eat a lot here. Yep, you just need enough gas to drive around and you're good. So let's see, I have... Where's my wrench? Press one, I had it. This one. Alright, so we have a workbench to place down. Did I make more ammo? I might have. Let's see if I did. I did. Excellent. More ammo for the Horde Knight. Let's see if I can do a little bit of raiding here before I start bringing things back. Anybody home? Yep. Let me get upstairs. So what base are you gonna make, Felix? Oh, mining base. That was so scary. Did that zombie just appear out of blue air? Oh, blue air, thin air? Downstairs in that little room. And tower just shoot from, yeah, that should work pretty well. Need more wrenches. I think that's my Achilles heel right now, not having enough wrenches. Come on, wrench! No. Wrench! No. Wrench? No. And no wrench in there either. Can I read this one? Let's take the 10 cement mixtures is a lot, yeah. But I mean, once you have things going, then you know it's pretty easy to get. But yeah, having a few definitely does help. Just make it so much faster that once you're getting concrete, you just spam it out. Building is a lot faster. getting some electrical parts at least. Let's see if we can do some... Yeah, fortunately my base is pretty close to all of that, which is good. Let's scrap this one as well. Scrap this one. Because it really helps to have easy access to coal. If you have easy access to coal and nitrate, even better. Let's see if we can get some more engines maybe. More oil is good, so I can make repair kits. And yeah, the place I found was pretty good now. And it was a lot easier to find once the fog had lifted, because that was really painful. You know, having the fog and not being able to see anything just slowed me down so much. So I'm glad that one lifted, so I can actually scout. Get some more stuff, come on, I need some more stuff. Oh, scrap. A couple more engines would be good for my generator. And of course not. That was so much hit. At least that one was. Oh, was your base? Unfortunately, I didn't see your stuff there. Unfortunately, your shotgun turrets were not there to kill me. Oh, that's a good point. I probably should get some barbed wire as well. That is a good point. Barbed wire. Yeah, I should buy it. I think I have a fair bit of. Come on. Nope. Yeah, barbed wire can be surprisingly effective against hordes. Together with spikes, you slow them down and you kill them and then kill them with spikes, or at least damage them with spikes, and then you should be able to kill them pretty easily yourself. Let's get rid of this one. At least we're getting a fair bit of mechanical parts. brass were pretty okay. Oh, an engine, nice. Alright, that was a good one. Oh, and more gas. I do have space. Hello, ma'am. Don't mind me just passing by. Ooh, gosh. See, these places are so dangerous because if you don't pick up the barrels before the zombies start beating on, then you start losing them all and you miss out on all these nice barrel of fuel. Did I loot all these ones already? What a pity. This one. Let's call this well. We shouldn't have woken them up. I have a little bit of luck here, get some more loot. Nope. Big money, big money. 200 exploding crossbow bolts. That is a fair bit of crossbow. But they're really good though. If you can get your gunpowder going, and you slow them down with barbed wire, then that can really be helpful. Oh, another one. I guess we'll call that a day then. That's pretty good. I gotta loot all these up. Yeah. So 2 good engines. If only I had a mini bike. But not yet. And this is why I had my first death in the poppin' pills. A feral zombie in the back room decided to eat my face. And I was just looking at her, thought it was quite cool, glowing eyes and everything, and then she just chased me down and killed me. Maybe I shouldn't have been looking so much. Alright, let's see here. Okay, let's do... Let's do that. And let's do... Let's get the rest of the cement out. Yeah, some of the cities can be huge, I notice. Almost as if there are multiple cities that sort of blend together. It's a good time. Repair kits. Repair kits again. Repair kit. Duct tape. Where is my duct tape? Like this. Door casing. The wood. Some gas barrels, easier to transfer. Get out the bullet casing. Good. That's gonna take so long. Something. This will be out the next time. Baked potato. Oh, baked potato. Alright, so what do I want to bring here? One of these. Snowball and only water half. So I'm gonna make a run back to the base area. I'm just gonna bring this stone. Nah, I can leave that for now. Let's get some of this iron. Clay would be good to have. These one too. These ones. Wire tool, battery bank. I wish I had a mini bike. So painful not to be able to get everything you want. Can run back tomorrow though, so I guess that should be all right. I probably have to. Iron, steel. Make some bolts. Tough's good. Right, these ones are better. What else? Water we can skip. Tokens I don't need. Iron I got plenty. Gas I'm bringing all. This one I need. Course, there has to be Wandering Horde right now. Perfect timing. Perfect. What the? Ooh, they must be attacking the... We should be good. So radiated one, or radiated, but the hazmat guys. Oh, and it's snowing, beautiful. Christmas is coming. Maybe. Hey, Kurtuk. Yeah, I think so. I think there was a car there that they blew up and then they were hitting the vending machine. It looks really nice though when they happen to attack the vending machine. I've noticed sometimes you can, let's take this one, you can kite them next to the vending machine, then they'll actually attack it. And that looks pretty cool. If you're standing just in front of it when they're attacking, then sometimes they'll end up hitting it when you move to the side. And welcome, Kurtuk, to the channel. I'm not sure if you've seen my stream before. The name is not real familiar. Winter Wonderland. Except for the not so wonderful zombies. Hey Kapinski, welcome! How are things up this weekend? I hope you're wearing your reading glasses. Cool. Games for Kicks is the man. A lot of people have been seeing exactly the same thing. You know, they saw the reference or the shout out or the links from Games for Kicks to my channel, and then they come over and have a look and at least hopefully like the tutorials and build videos or whatever. Hey King Barry, welcome on Mixer. I heard recently that Microsoft is gonna release a Windows Mixer app. I think that'll be nice. We're making a mad dash here for our base. Well, my base. No, it's a PC. You play on the Xbox? Only on the Xbox? I've never played this game on the console, unfortunately. I'd always intended to. When I heard they were coming out with this game on the console, I was like, cool. I really have to try that out. Why do I stream on Twitch and YouTube? I do dual streaming. So basically, I use Restream.io, which basically allows me to... Why did I bring this one? I didn't even have a seat. Which allows me to stream on both sides. Actually, on Mixer as well. And the reason is pretty simple. It's just to give better exposure. You know, you get the occasional viewer on Twitch that might come in, you get the occasional viewer on YouTube that might come in, and you get the occasional, like King Barry, that comes in from Mixer. So it's a lot easier to build a bit of an audience because, you know, it's not easy to get people to view it because there's so many good streamers out there. I mean, why would you want to watch just a random person? Kurtuk, I agree. It's a little bit like if you have played. I used to play Minecraft a lot on PC, but then my nieces and everything they play it. They play it more on the PS3, and you know they're great at it. I mean they manage the controls like experts. And, you know, I can play on the PC, but with the controller, it's just so tough. So, you know, it comes down to, you know, knowing how to use the controller well. And I'm not really good at it. But some people are. Some people are really good at it. Thank you, King Barry. It's starting at it. You found an AK-242? AK-47, 242 quality. That's really nice. I really like the AK actually. I think it's a really nice weapon. I think it's a nice. Let me get the forge. What do I need? I need clay and stone. Well, that shouldn't be an issue. Hope it shouldn't be an issue. Clay and stone. A lot of performance. Oh, you mean to stream across? No, it's a website. Restream.io, I think is the website. That basically will do the heavy lifting for you. You basically stream to Restream, and they will restream, as the name, to other sites, and you know they can do multiple ones. And the Mixer is one, YouTube Gaming is another one, Twitch is a third, and they have a lot more. They, I think they do like Daily Motion. They can do, just a lot of other ones. Yes, fortunately, fortunately. Let me see if I can get something started here. Maybe I shouldn't get it started yet. Oh, it's so loud though. I mean, I like it. It just, I wish they had tweaked it a little bit, because it's just so loud. And Kapinski, because I'm not affiliated or anything, so there's no issue with me streaming multiple places. It just allows me to pick up the occasional extra viewer here and there. I need this one. Okay. Wire. I need how many? 25 maybe. No, I haven't played Rocket League. I've watched people play it. Time is so precious. I just have difficulty playing all the games that I want to. I mean, I wanted to play Battlegrounds. I bought the game. I just haven't had time to play it. Things like that. I just have now a 2.5-week-old baby, or 3 weeks. Let's see. Today is what? It's 22nd, so exactly 3-week-old baby. That takes a lot of extra attention, so I don't have time to play all these extra cool games that I would have wanted to, unfortunately. So let me see. So we have this. We can repair. Where did I put all the other stuff? Did I bring it? Did I bring my rebars? Don't tell me I didn't bring my rebars. That sounds quite dumb. Or maybe I'm just blind. Let me see. Rebar. Did I really forget to bring the rebars that I made? Either I forgot or I'm dumb, or both. But it looks like I forgot. Alright, let's get to cooking a little bit then. Good thing I brought materials. I was trying to avoid bringing in all these screamers. So Barry, you play Rocket League? So Kapinski, if you look right now, I have, well, at least the stats seem to show that I have 3 people on Twitch, 3 on YouTube, and 1 on Mixer. I get old, apparently. You know how it is. Your eyes go, and your mind go, your reflexes go, and what can you do? Rebar. Of course, I probably need the rebar frame, and I need anvil. It's gonna steal my PC. I'm gonna buy them PCs. No choice, otherwise, you don't get to use the PC. Of course, they'll still use mine. Probably go like, no, Daddy, your PC's better. You got a better graphics card. But it's cool. I have a 4-year-old daughter as well, and she just she loves playing Minecraft. You know, I was introducing her to Minecraft once, and she just loves it. Never happened to you? Uh-huh. Sure. Sure, Mr. Kapinski. Let's see, I have murky water. At least I brought the pot, right? I didn't bring the pot either. Tell me I brought the pot. That would be getting to be embarrassing. At least I brought my puff coat. Thank you for following, Barry. Appreciate it. Alright, see you, Barry. You have a good day or evening or night or whatever it is where you're located. Hopefully catch you next time as well. So let's see. No pot. Not that we need it urgently. Alright, let's get the... Alright, we can do a little bit more with... But I don't want to do more with this one though. I really needed that rebar frames. Right, let's do a little bit of mining here then. And get some more material while I'm at it. Sure, this will lead to something really nice and cool and lead, not very nice and cool. Some coal would be better. Coal, bring me coal. Oh, there was some coal out here, yeah. The coal is from this side. So at least I have a coal mine right underneath my base. Mr. Capone, Cap1. You always make me think of Al Capone when I see your name, actually. Coal for days. Good thing you don't take damage from all the coal dust and everything. That would suck. Down here mining all this coal and get coal lung. Make sure I don't destroy everything. Anvil, hey? Why? Oh, now I can make anvil. I was looking at the wrong one. Alright, anvil. Then we can start making rebars. So how do you guys normally like to play the game? I mean, do you play, solo play, single player? Do you play multiplayer, PvP, PvE? Do you play a lot of the mods? I mean, how do you guys prefer to play it when it's up to you? Repair. Alright, come on. Give me my anvil, give me my rebars. This looks like I can get a lot of coal here, which is nice. Oh, you like a good cigar? Well, cigars are nice. I've never tried one yet, but they look cool. You play with a friend single player? Yeah, I prefer multiplayer. I like to play co-op, and that's how I've been playing PvE as well. You play PvP MP on a sub-server, or really? So how does that go, Capone, Mr. Capone? How do you play... Ooh, that's a lot of coal. You can't multiplayer. Well, we all do what we can. Now I can do my rebars. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that it's, you know, that the game has so many easy exploits. So doesn't that impact a lot when you're trying to play PvP? Let's not auger anymore here. PV. It's a big difference between PV and Oh, you... Okay, sorry. I thought it was Kurtuk that mentioned about the PvP. Alright, PV. That's what I do as well. I mean, when I started making videos, I mean, I made a couple of videos back in Alpha 15, but it was more Let's Plays because I enjoy playing with friends. I mean, I think it's a fun thing to do, to just, you know, just hang around, you chill out and do your gaming. I've seen some people do a pretty good job of doing PvP, but it just seems like just so many exploits everywhere, which is a bit of a pity. Hey, Trudy Bates! Welcome to the stream on YouTube. We're just talking about how everyone plays their game, and it seems PvE is winning right now. You duplicated. Oh, duplicated on, yeah. I've heard of people, like when they're doing looting and stuff like that, there's sometimes just things to duplicate. I've even heard some people just, you know, running across duplication by, you know, accident. Obviously, sometimes you just can't help it. And then they end up getting banned from servers because admins think they are cheating. Which to me strikes me as quite unfortunate. Let's do it this way. Alright, so what I've been up to, I've been trying to start my base here actually. At least make a start of it. Let's see. So let's see how far out I want to have it. Maybe this way. Should have brought the... Never mind. That's not what I meant. Why can't... That's what I wanted to do. So starting a bit of a base here. Building at night is always fun. Fun and dangerous. Depending on how you look at it. Bam, bam. Guess the game didn't like me standing there. Alright, let's see how far out. Just one right out to here. Yep. So I'm trying to get started on my preferred way of doing a base, and then I'm also going to put in some extra poles and everything, because obviously this is just going to be one of the quadrants, so I won't be able to have time to get it all done in time. So I'll sort of do something I can defend on day 14, and I'll just expand it as I go along after that. And with my luck, it will probably end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is good. It will probably end up coming from exactly the wrong place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still not luck with the servers? Which servers? Which servers are you referring to? Alright, come on. Get me done here and this dries, and at least I have a semi-defensible position. With my luck, I'll probably get a big horde coming in to say hello soon. That's what happened last time I was here building, and I was on this side, and I sort of looked over, and there was like a bunch of dogs that got stuck here and got stuck on the rocks. They like to make art out of boulders. Hawks and clouds. That seems like a very cool thing. And actually, maybe that's one of the things that you should be suggesting to the fun pimps. I remember on Minecraft, some of the mods allowed you to do basically sculpting blocks. They were quite resource intensive, unfortunately, but allow you to do sculpting in blocks. So people were making quite cool things. Oh, sub-server, yeah. No, not so far. I'm hoping to eventually. I mean, I did start a Patreon to see if people were interested. I would be glad to do a sub-server with people if there's enough people interested. But it's something that I think takes time. People are probably still wondering why they're watching me streaming, not watching some fun people like Games for Kicks and the like. And I would wonder that at myself. Alright, so we have at least the basic. And we're freezing to death here. We should eat something. I normally don't use spikes too much in my builds. For the same reason I don't like to use shotgun turrets. I think that they're nice early on and everything, but then it just there's so much, you know, you can just make 10 rows of spikes and it'll kill pretty much everything. No worries, Capone, you've been more than generous already. To me, it's one of those things that, eventually having a hole here doesn't seem like the way to go. Maybe I should plug it. That seems like a fatal mistake to have a big hole here. That would have been really embarrassing to have a horde fight here, and then I'm happily fighting behind here, and then all the zombies just walk around. It's true. I think that people watch me more because they like my tutorials videos, and then they think it's interesting enough to have a look and have a chat, which is fair enough. I mean, I really haven't been streaming very much, but I streamed some, months and months back. But other things got in between, and then I started doing a lot more videos, and then it's gotten a lot more interesting, and then I had my second baby, which gave me a lot more time at home, at least. So if you look at the general shape, right, so this is basically one quadrant. These, to some degree, at least these ones are probably a bit more temporary. What it's going to be instead, I should make a way to get over here. I'm going to have like a corridor 3 wide and then a drop down to my advanced cop trap. And I'll have that, you know, one here, one over there, and one over here. So that at least take care of, you know, things with blade traps. I think that should be pretty cool. What I've noticed is when I do that is that you'll see zombies will, they like to go in between here because it's closer to the player. They like to go in the corridors because it's also closer to the player. And that makes it pretty good from a defensive standpoint. Because it means that, you know, if you have, you know, blades or darts, traps or whatever in the corridors, sorry, at the walls here, just like my build videos, it'll take care of a lot of the ones that come here. If you then have, you know, the cop trap that I have, it'll take care of a lot of them that fall down. I think the combination is pretty fun because it allows, what I like to have is sort of different, and I've said that a few times on my tutorials, I think, that I like to have different types of traps for different areas because otherwise it gets so boring. I mean, imagine you just, you know, you have shotgun turrets everywhere. I mean, it can be effective, but it's kind of boring to fight that way if it's always the same way. So I like to have like maybe one fight you're having a lot more kills with the blade traps, another one maybe you have some turrets, and a third one you have a lot of electric fences, but you have to, you know, kill by yourself. And the fourth direction you have dart traps, and, you know, just various combinations. I think it makes it much more interesting. So, alright. I'm done. I don't have to do anything now. Okay, I probably have to do something. Let me see if I can get some... That's not what I wanted. Let me get down some wood frames. And let's put the barbed wire. I like to place the barbed wire on the bottom. It's a little bit harder to see, but it's a little bit easier when you fight them. And there we go. Let's do the same thing here. You missed the rewarding loot. Yeah, I do that as well. They seem to have really dropped the loot from zombies, and what I wish, and it's sort of like, you know, I can understand them not wanting to give out too much loot too easily, but I wish they would still change that a little bit. You know, if you don't want to give a lot of loot, then at least give more for the Horde Knights. Because it really does get very, very slim pickings. Krelix died! No! Let's have a silent minute. Okay, not very silent minute. I mean, if they want to make loot harder to come by, then at least give us some loot during the Horde Nights. I mean, give you know, players a reason to kill all these zombies. And we're already letting a lot of the traps and everything kill them, but being able to do some nice looting at least is really, really nice. Kurt, yeah, I agree, and it's a pity. I mean, I love to do Horde Nights, and, you know, you clean up and you check your loot chest afterwards, and you see, you know, what cool things you got this time, right? I mean, You don't have to give me full AK-47s and everything, but give me some parts and give me some gun parts and everything. I mean, I'm playing some multiplayer with another guy, another streamer, Septon. You notice how I can actually place these ones a lot further than I can pick them up. Anyway, and you know, we're like on day like 70 or something. We still don't have an assembled Magnum. We have like 1,000 bullets of Magnum, but we don't have any Magnum. And again, it's stuff like that, you know. I want to have at least some reasonable loot, so that you feel that it's worthwhile. I think that's what a lot of it really comes down to. Make it worthwhile to fight. Okay, it's improving, it's getting there, slowly getting there. I think we should be able to fight off a day 14 horde here with the loot chest. Isn't that wonderful? I have to get rid of some of the rocks so I can actually get through here. Alright, let's see. Spikes. Let's get some more spikes. You hide underground at Horde night. The reason I like to fight the hordes now is, you know, absolutely not because of the loot. It's just because it's fun. But I wish it was for both. Make it worthwhile. And they should be encouraging people to be fighting the zombies at Horde nights instead of hiding. You like how we're no longer able to... Yeah, I know you used to be able to do that. I actually didn't have the game back then, but I heard about it. Oh, I should place my... Let's see. Where's my auger? Come on, give me my auger. Here we go. Okay, so... good place for a workbench that I won't destroy. Here's a wonderful place. Right. Workbench. Further. I still find it so weird. Sometimes the hitbox is also weird. So I was using the auger and actually destroyed something behind instead. Oh, that's better if I can just keep. There we go. Electric fences, fence post parts. I was lucky. I was during 2 streams back actually. I was told to go to the POI with the red and white towers, and I was like, all right, let me go have a look, and I found auger parts very quickly. You know, both I found the auger parts and I found the, let's see, what was, oh, the handlebars, I think it was. Because I had an engine and I had the blade, and then I actually bought a better blade. So that was really nice. Let me see, electric fences. Let's do all this. Forged iron. I need some of that. Okay, we need more of that. Anyway. Fence post. do 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll be a good start. 2, 4. Okay, let's do 2 more. So we can do that. We have a battery bank. I don't. Oh, we have a generator bank, so we should be fine. And all this overheating is just driving me insane. So Kurtuk, you played Alpha 5, so you must have been one of the really early people playing the game then. That's obviously, you know, it's not just a couple of days ago. Let's get myself some floor here so I can walk around properly now that I've destroyed it. All right. This one we don't need. This one we probably don't need. Do we need those ones? Probably not. Yeah, I know that went away before. I liked the only downside before was that they were just straight ones, but they would at least usually lead down to a nice big cave, right? With ferals or bears or whatever you'd had, and then you get a lot of the resources from there. I think I started only in Alpha 11 or something. So obviously I'm not an expert for some of the early stuff. Do I have any more of the... Barbed wire. But yeah, I wish that they had... I know they're going to put in this new cave system, the Perlini. Why do I keep on dropping off the auger? It's getting a bit annoying. Don't do that. Bring the auger. When they're going to make the what they call the Perlini type of cave system, Perlini algorithms, we're going to have to take this one. But hopefully Alpha 17, they fixed it. We can hope at least. Cool, it's all going to be reinforced here. Nice. Yeah, I wish they did. It was one of the funny things when they 50% not spawned. That sounds bad. For 16.3, right, had more uneven terrain, and then they changed that in 16.4, which I thought was a pity because I kind of liked it. Hey Jana, welcome. Yeah, they had problems with it, and that's why they didn't put it in. But I think it's a big pity. Because they look really nice. I mean, you just imagine having a nice big cave system. I mean, now when you're doing your exploration, you know, caves are not interesting. You know, you find them and you dig a little bit, and you know that's it. Because you know they're basically just dead end anyway. And usually water. But when you have a nice big cave system. And doesn't even have to link up to the surface if they don't have to. I mean, I don't care. I just want to have a nice way of let's see if I can get down here. Do some more cave exploration. I'm still gonna fall down here. Yeah, I remember. I do remember that even back in Alpha 11 or whatever it was I started in. You get all these. Why don't I have any more spikes? More spikes. You know, you usually run across some of the ferals down there, and it was definitely scary. Or bears. Bears were pretty common. I know a number of people who would they had placed their bedroll down in the cave system, and then they die and they respawn, and then there's a nice zombie bear or regular bear. I think it was a regular bear. I don't think they had zombie bears, but a regular bear, which is right there waiting for you. Sure. Are you asking someone, or are you offering, Capone? Are you offering to show your base pictures? So I'm gonna need to wait in here. Offering, yes. Pay some in Twitch, the Twitch channel. So for those of you who don't know, I did create a Twitch chat server, whatever. So if you go to if you go to twitch.tv/vidv42, on the top right or something, there should be a link to go into the Twitch chat server. Yep. The Twitch. I think you get if you go to my Twitch profile, I think there's a link from there if I'm not wrong. If you have the Twitch app, I think it also has the link if you're in the streamers channel. Because that's an easy place to paste links. If you paste it in the chat here, you're just going to get timed out, as some people have noticed, because of Mr. Nightbot. Let's get a little bit more. So who left their car here? Capone, is that your car? I don't think you're taking good care of it. I also think that there's too few zombies out and about in the wilderness. And I'm quite sad that they changed that the settings that you used to have, because you used to have settings when you're creating a game to decide how many zombies you wanted out in the blue, but now you can't do that, unfortunately, and I think that's a big pity, because I used to, you know, put 125 or 150%. You had a problem with the tire? I know how it is. I think you need a new paint job as well, perhaps. Maybe a bit of a non-grayish paint. Yeah, now with this, the sleepers is just, I don't know. I like the sleeper system. I don't like the way they've implemented it with, you know, you go into the building, you leave, you come back, and all the sleepers are coming back as well. Yes, Mr. Creelix, you like to say, oh my god, push powered. Well, they're making bicycles, right? Bicycles gonna be a thing. At least that's cool. No hordes. Nice. So let's see here. Let's eat some snowberry. It's all upgraded here. Yep, all here. Spikes. Let's get a little bit of spikes here, and we should be pretty okay. We should be good here. .593 crossbow. Well, that's nice. That's really nice. You're having luck with the traders. But you said that you had one trader that was 50% not there. What did you mean by that? Actually, we should go and get a trader. Sorry, we should not get him a trader. Well, it would be nice if we get a trader, but I mean, we should go and visit him. Let me drop off some things. We don't need auger. Don't need the wrench. Don't need that. Don't need the stone axe. This one we don't need. We need the money. We need the money. We need to sell. Sell, sell, sell. What else can we sell? I'm thirsty apparently. That'll be good for my run. Anything else to sell? So let's go home first. Cool. I'll have a look later. We have to go out of the stream, so I'll do that later. Wrench. No, I don't need that. Alright. I'm feeling reasonably confident about... I took the money, right? Okay, I took the money. Don't want to be all the way there, and then my old brain has forgotten the money. So we should be good for Horde Night, right? I'm probably not going to do Horde Night tonight, though, because that's going to be in another more than an hour, and I can't stream that long, but I'll see if I can do the Horde Night, well, tomorrow, real life. Pick up small stone. Yeah, but it's a good place to post the pictures. Thank you, Capone. These ones are so tough. But they're nice. Sometimes they got a good loot. With the, well, it's not too bad, actually. Don't need that one. Also, was that one, if you saw the... That was nice. I don't see it behind the trees. Oh well. Oh yeah, you see the one... That one. That POI. Which led me to some nice loot. Including all the stuff I needed for auger pistol parts I can sell. And that really helped. So I got an auger, and an auger obviously helps tremendously when it comes to, getting resources. Oh, blueberries. Yes, the one with the construction workers, and there was a lot of gasoline inside as well, so that also helped. I was told that a guy Septon, he was a looter and he found a lot of gun parts, so I thought to find gun parts would be good. I found no gun parts, but I found enough to make myself an auger, and that was really helpful. Because sometimes getting the stuff is not easy. Now I just need enough to make a mini bike, so I don't have to run around. Would just be so much faster. It gets kind of boring if you're running long distances. Ooh, another gas barrel. I'll take it. And here we have some potato. And corn. No, let's not get distracted. Good to know. People remind me, corn and potato. Ooh. Thing we want. They can have really good loot as well. Come on. No. Would you have given me like do they normally spawn here? Or would that be from a horde? Like a wandering horde? If you're lucky, you can get some very good loot from them as well. And here's where I did my day 7 fight. And they all the zombies went here because they wanted to climb up here and then jump over to my building. So it was food. So it was kind of a dull horde. Okay. Alright, let's see here. What can I sell? Sell. I can take these ones at least. This one I can do. I think I've read it. Yep. These ones I might as well take. Ah, these are my rebars. Thanks, guys, for reminding me. I know who to blame. Let's take these ones as well. And all the potato. And all this is done. All this is done. All this is done. This is done. Okay. So we can at least bring things with me. Nail gun. Anything else I can sell here that give good money? Nah. Need a mini bike. I want a mini bike. Mini bike would be good. My SMG should. I might as well bring it since I have it. Arrow. I have my hunting rifle, so that wouldn't be good to bring. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Are we cold again? Oh. Where? Let's make a run for the trader. Let's hope he has some good loot for me. Well, not loot, but things to trade. You need a credit card when you pay with another online pay system? Yes, it's all unless it's, well, PayPal you don't need a credit card. You just have to give them money first and then they'll happily deduct it. See if I can make it to both of the traders and back. I know they should have respawned. The sad thing is I don't have the mini bike for dummies, so I can't make the mini bike stuff. And the sad thing is that when I first went to this trader, which was like day 2 or something, he actually had the mini bike for dummies book. Well, mini bike for dumb shits I think it's called. And I didn't have the money. And then I collected the money and I was on day 3. And I thought, never mind, I'll just go on day 4. I'll go in the morning, let me not rush it. And of course on day 4 he reset his wares and the book was no longer there. Oh, they want your credit card? Some of them use it just to verify that who you are. Let's kill him as well. And he had pizza. Moldy bread. No, let's not bring that one. Don't think it'll sell for much. But here we should have some stuff. Nice. Gunpowder gunpowder. I thought I made something else. I know I made gunpowder at least. That's good.
Hey, asshole, you better not bring any diseases into my store.
Rude ass. Let's see. Let's sell this one. Let's not sell those ones, but let's sell this one. This one. This one. Decorations. Oil, I think we'll keep. Sell the cash.
Cha-ching! Thanks,
Cha-ching.
buddy.
Engines. Let's see. Books. Come on. Come on. No. So you never find the books that you want. Never find it. Let's see what else we can get then. Gunpowder. Might as well. Don't need that. Don't need these simple lights. I bought some already. Mining helmet, nah. Cornmeal, nope. Bacon eggs, no. I think that his I think they try to give them some personality, but it's they feel a little bit off at times. I don't mind them having a personality, but it's sort of like you're having a trader that is insulting the only one of the few customers he has. And it's like, why would he do that? Some friendly banter, yes, but some of it is a little bit too much. Masonry. I don't know if I have.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
What else should I buy here? Doesn't look like very much of interest though. Tripwire posts. I can make them on my own. Oh, compound bow, that's way too much. Way too much.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
Let's go to that one. Just that one. What I wish they do with the trader voices and their voiceovers is that they tie to, you know, the quests and everything, the your reputation, your status or relationship with the different, you know, traders or the different factions, so that if you are, you know, friendly with them, that he's going to be more friendly. If you're not friendly, that he might just refuse to sell you, he'll jack up prices, or he'll just, you know, not want to deal with you. But right now it's, you know, nothing like that. Now the next thing I want to have is really the mini bike book. That would just make it so much easier. Easier to transfer things, easier to go looting. I hate to go looting long distances because, you know, you spend 5 minutes and then you're full inventory, and then either you have to stop throwing everything away or you run back. And I find that really annoying. Especially when you're looting these big buildings. Now the Dishon Tower or the Higachi Tower. Because they have so much loot, you know, in the first couple of floors you probably end up having a full inventory. Another one of Capone's cars. So Capone, what are you trying to buy without a credit card? A little bit of gunpowder always helps, even though if it's just one shotgun. Shotgun shell. So what do you think is the best feature of Alpha 16? What's the thing that really interested you the most? Either when you started hearing about it or when you started playing it. What's the most interesting? Oh. So alright, if you're, don't worry about it, Capone. If you're having a tight month, no worries at all. And all this cloth, if I only had more time to chop it all down. Oh. Right in the jewels. Capone, what did you try to spend this time? Apparently Nightbot didn't like it. Nightbot was not pleased with you. The pot had you excited. Painting, I love the painting. Whenever I start playing, I go like, oh, I found 15 paint, nice. I can do something else. Why am I up here? I can do some nice painting. Yeah, the sleepers are scary. I'm glad that for 16.4 that they're fixing some of the sleepers spawning on your head at least. Oh, sorry. The I and the O-T looks the same. I thought too many.
How about I empty your pocket?
It's not even a symbol. It's not even a symbol, right? All right, let me see here. Let's hope we get something nice. Oh, I do have the first aid schematic though, so that's good. Sort of shotgun. I don't need those ones. All right. Is that all? Oh, okay. Come on, books. No. Come on here. Give me something. No, generator bank. AK. Oh, that's the barrel for 5,000. Wow, that's really expensive. If I take all these, nah, that's not worth it. Tasting and brewing. This one. Do I have the flaming arrow schematic?
Shit, man. I treat you that good and you
nice,
don't
I can
even
make beer.
tip me.
Ooh, flaming arrows. Those are nice as
I'll
well.
sell you goods, but if you cross me, you'll meet the wrong end of my 44.
Yeah, you can just paint them. It just allows you, if you let's say you build with concrete, because you want to have concrete. Oh, dog trap. Let me get one of those. If you make concrete walls and everything, at least you can paint them so they look nicer and not just look like boring concrete. I'll take these ones. Spring, I don't need bull tips. No. Buckshot, no. Bull casing, no. I don't need any of that. Ammo, though. Nah, that's too much. I want to save it. Rockets, so expensive. Would have been nice to sell some. 500, you get 36,000 coins. Wow. Well, with the auger, it's easy to pump out, right? If you have an auger. I'm gonna get these vegetables too. I don't care. This one looks delicious. Can I sell these ones? Oh. Jars for 4. That's not too bad. Paintbrush I have. Buckshot, everything I have.
All that damn gawking at goods and that's all you buy? Damn, you smell like the dead. You better have money.
All right. right.
No refunds. Deal's done. Now beat it, fucker.
Deal's done. Well, that's a lot of money for concrete. Let's make it back home, wherever home is. Home is where you hang your hat. Well, that's. I guess concrete and building materials are important. Ooh, sports bag, come on. Yes, animal hide. Best. Nothing there. Let's do a bit of a drive by here and see if there's anything of interest. Gain a level, that's always of interest. Okay, not that interesting. Don't want to get too distracted here. For me, I love the painting. I like the distant POIs. I think it really makes the game look more appealing from a exploration standpoint, that you can really see things in a distance. Is there a limit to how many of the concrete blocks he will buy, or is that one of the ones that he'll just keep buying perpetually, regardless of how many he has? I'm sure that was a hit. Sure, that was apparently... That one went really right. Pets. No. We don't need any more pets. It's one of the things that obviously the trader stuff really does need to be balanced. These ones, oh, nice. Here you can sell the wheels, so pretty good. I don't know why I keep picking them up. Yep. Well, there's so many traders, right? And then you wait a few days. I wish they would apply a lot more of sort of balancing there. Such as, you know, once you've been selling a certain limit, that they really drop the price of it. You don't necessarily have to stop buying it. But, you know, if the first concrete block gives you 100, you know, when you're selling the 10 to the 100, maybe it should be giving you just, you know, 10 or 5 or 3. Hey? Oh, okay, that's that trader. Wondering what that was. Because at least then, you know, you could sell it, but you wouldn't really be getting much money for it eventually. And that would make more sense. I mean, if a trader buying off, you know, hundreds of thousands of wet concrete blocks, you know, it doesn't make sense. Looks cold to be out here, miss. At least you have some money. Oh, that was nice. Repair kits. But I guess, I mean, if you're playing PvE, it's not a big deal. If you're playing PvP, I think it becomes a lot more of an issue. When people can just, you know, farm and sell certain things and just get a huge advantage over people who might not be doing that. So that's what you do, Capone. You go and sell all your wet concrete. Go mine and then make more. Ooh, this looks nice. Yeah, the solar cells are really expensive. Let's see if I can go this way. And I believe the solar cells right now in 16.3 are actually bugged out, right? As far as purchasing them at the traders. That they might not be restocking. Something wrong with how they are doing the restocking. No, not this episode. I unfortunately, that would require me to sit around for an extra hour and a half. And I unfortunately don't have that time. I've been streaming right now for 2 hours. So I'm going to do that fresh. It's already going to be 2:30 a.m. here. So I don't want to rush it. But at least we're ready for the horde at the... Oh, this is my farm. I was wondering what happened to all my farm stuff. No more space. No more space. Okay, a little bit of space. Potato. Well, potato I don't really need though, because I found all those potato fields, so let's skip them for now. Let's skip that one. You killed the feral, you got nothing. Are you talking about a feral zombie or the white? Now that they've changed the name of the feral to be called a white. Let's see what we have here then. Okay, not too bad. So if I do it, okay, I get a little bit of stuff. Cult, we don't need this one, we don't need this one, we don't need. A zombie. Yeah, it's a pity when that happens. It would definitely be nicer. If you can get something special during the Horde Nights, I really wish they would change that so that you can get something. So let me get. So this time I'm gonna bring some stuff back, and I'm gonna make sure I get. Okay, this one blueberry that we don't need. This one blood rock kit. Nah, but we can get this one. Potatoes, leather we don't need. Arrows we don't need. Yucca fruit might as well. This one we don't need. This one we can take. A feral. Oh, feral white. Okay. Those are interesting. What don't I need? Duct tape. I don't need duct tape. Don't really need these ones either. Ooh, I need this one. The concrete mixer would be good. I don't care about that one. That one. Let me place down a land claim block. I don't need that one. Let's make sure I emptied it. No, I didn't. That would be very sucky to lose all of that. But we want to take it. I like being able to pick things up with the land claim block now, at least. I think that was a really, really nice change that they made. Can you pick up the land claim block? No, you can't. That is fine. Okay, let's dump some of this in here. Don't care about that one. This one we don't care about. Let's see. What don't we need here? We need the food. Coal casing might be good to have now that we have clay. Clay we can skip. And paper, I think I have. Yep, so I can make more of that. Iron is good. Let's not take everything though. Brass. Take that next time. So I'm winding down here a little bit. I'm gonna pick up some of these things and just get organized, but that's probably gonna be it. 2:36 here in Singapore. And this one is empty, so that I can take as well. Appreciate everyone coming to have a look and have a chat. Been a pretty good couple of hours here, and I feel pretty ready for the Horde Night. I'm gonna just place down the generator and a couple of the... Ooh, that was not stacking. Place down the generator and stuff, but otherwise it should be pretty okay. Bacon, bacon. Alright. I have this, I have this, I can skip that. Alright. See if there's anything else I can take. Alright, I can take these ones. Good. Alright, I feel like I'm in a pretty good position here. Thank you guys for watching. It's been good. I'm gonna go and take a break and have some sleep. Feed my baby. She'll probably be waking up soon. So thanks everyone for joining. And thanks Capone for your generous contributions. I decided to put in an end roll or beginning roll for the tippers because I think it's well recognized for your big kindness. But anyways, have a good rest everyone, or have a good weekend, and maybe I'll be able to do the whole night tomorrow, but we'll see. No promises. Take care everyone. I'm out.